Hey fam, so welcome back to another video. This is going to be my January flip through or like sketchbook tour. And the reason why it's in quotation marks is because it's not actually in a sketchbook. These are individual drawings on separate sheets of paper. The first one is a self-portrait of me, and I really like this one. It's the first one, so I hadn't really set my color palette yet, and it was just using paintbrushes and my Tombow water brush markers and some just ballpoint pen. I really like the way that the water gun kind of works with the shape of the body. I don't know. It doesn't really look like me, but so here are to the left I'll put are the reference photos that this one is based off of. The next one is based off of a picture of me and my brother that my mom took. This one is actually available in my Redbubble store because I really like it. My mom got it as a phone case and it turned out pretty cool. And this is kind of, I started to set the color palette a little bit more for this month. This image, or the reference image, is not mine. I'll put a link to it on the left as well. This one was fairly popular on Instagram. People seem to like this one. I think the original photograph is just really interesting. The composition, the colors is very cool, so I can't take full credit for this. It's just a recreation of someone else's thing, but I do think it turned out pretty well. I like using this yellow as a skin tone, which you'll see a lot more in my later pictures. And I also began to kind of have separate borders and go outside the lines a little bit, which I really like, and I think that works out pretty well. So this one, not a favorite. There's no specific reference image. I just kind of did this. I really like the feet in this one, and this part I think is pretty great right there, but the rest of it not so much. And I also like how it kind of goes off the page, which in my Instagram picture I used a green border and it looks really cool. Self-portrait, I really like the feet. I think those turned out really fun. Here is a portrait of one of my friends. Not much to say. I like the lines here. I think that's cool. Not one of my favorites. This one I did the day actually that I bought this camera. It's a Kodak disc camera, very cool, and I just wanted to draw it as like a kind of a journalistic entry just to remember the day. This is based off of a picture of Emma Chamberlain, who is a YouTuber. She's really great. She's 16 years old. I like her videos. I think she's funny, and I like this picture. Her Instagram's really cool. You should go check it out. Her dad takes really cool pictures of her, and I really like the pose that she was in this picture, and I just wanted to mix up the colors a little bit. And for this one, one of the only borders that's not white. I don't know how I feel about it, but I like this one. This is actually made from Taco Bell wrapper. I don't know how well you can see that, but I get the 7-layer burrito from Taco Bell with rice, beans, guac, tomato, burrito, and lettuce. So I just thought it was fun on this day I actually got a 7-layer burrito, so once again, like kind of a journalistic piece with some of my older designs on it. I don't know, it's just fun to do. Here's the back. This is definitely one of my favorites. Once again, not my picture. I'll put the artist and the photographer and the model over here. Very, very cool. You should definitely go check them out. But this piece is really important because this is when I kind of decided my color palette for the month. And I don't know, I just love this picture. I love the way that it turned out. I love circles in my drawings, which you'll see some later on. Yeah, so this one was when I first started to really use this set color palette with these specific tools and kind of like lock down my method for the month. This is a self-portrait of me. It's me with my reflection in my bubble TV, I don't know, holding my coffee. This is the second one with the color palette. So everyone loves good old-fashioned station wagons, old-fashioned building of some sort. So I don't know, I think it's cute. It would look nice up on someone's wall or not. The next drawing is actually based off of a collage that I did that I have the original with me now. This is the collage. It's one of a series that I did. One night I just took out these 4x6 index cards and just started collaging, and I had a lot of fun with it. And I really like some of the designs, and I wanted to play around with making them more 2D or digital, or, you know, actually painting the designs versus making them collage. The original actually has this gold on it that is really cool, and obviously I don't have, not obviously, but, and I don't have the gold markers to do that effect, but I think it still turned out cool with this blue. So yeah, this is the original collage. This one is based off of a sign that I saw in Cocoa Beach. One morning I went up for a drive from my grandma's house, and it was this bike store and they were closed, and this was their closed sign that, you know, normally it says sorry we're closed, but it said sorry we're shredded. Here's the original picture and the bike shop. Super cute, and I just thought that the sign was really cool, so I added the circle, once again like circles, this circle of a bike wheel in the background. This is based on a photo of a music artist that I like, Gus Dapperton. He just came out with his first or second EP, I don't know terminology. His second body of work has come out in the past few weeks, and this is based off of a photo from his Instagram, and I added these traffic lights as heads. It's kind of something that I talked to my roommate about last year. It was just an idea, like, what if people had traffic signs over their head with red if they're not interested, green if they were interested, yellow if they were like on the fence about you. So I just thought it would be interesting to play with that idea a little bit. Once again, I really like the circles in the back. I think it's my thing, I guess. I don't know. I like circles. This one is based off of a close-up of a picture from Pinterest, and I just thought it would be cool to play around with it, and I did a little thing on Instagram, you know, guess what this is, and I got seahorse, I got just crazy things, nobody actually guessed what it was, and I just thought it was cool because lettering can be so intricate and so detailed, and I just thought zooming in on the part of some letters might look interesting as a piece of work. So to me, it's the top of an S, an O, and a K, but to other people, you know, you never know what it is. There's a T over here. So I just like playing around with the patterns and stuff. This is based off of two photos, one that I took of her in a shopping cart, and another one based off of a bathroom from Pinterest. I just think it turned out pretty cool. I like this 70s style room, green hair, yellow skin. This one, not my favorite. I kind of just did it really quick in like 10 minutes because I needed to get one done. Not my favorite, but I do like the border. I think that's kind of cool. And I ran out of my yellow when I did this, so it just automatically looks a little bit off. If it was that color yellow, it would look better, but what can you do? This one is actually one of my favorites. It's based off of a picture that I took of myself, and I don't know, I just really like the way it is. This month I kind of played around a lot with my style, trying to, you know, play around with the human body and just exaggerate certain things. Like the ankles are really short, and some of the others you can see that things are like out of proportion or weird, but still trying to make them work in a kind of realistic way. So once again, circle, and yeah, I don't know, I like it. Messed up here, but what can you do? I think I've already said that, but this one is based off of an image from a thrift store in LA, Bearded Beagle. I just really like their outfits that they put together. I'm just a big fan. It's on my LA bucket list. But yeah, I just like this outfit, and I had it, and I needed something to draw, so I drew this, and then I added in this pattern in the background is actually based on the shoes that are in the picture with the clothes, the original picture. And I didn't want to put the shoes in, and I wanted something in the background, so I just added it. This is where I really started to like work my yellow marker to try and get as much ink out of it as possible, because it was like, it's gone now, you know, it had its time. And the last one for January, I didn't do the full 31 days. I did 20, which I think is reasonable for a student like me. And this one is more abstract. It's not based on any specific image, except the eye here is based on a picture that I took of myself last year. I just liked it and I wanted to do something with it, but I didn't like the full picture itself, so I just improvised a bit. And this is actually one of my favorites. So yeah, once again, circle, no yellow, because RIP to my yellow painter's pen. So these are my January drawings. I hope you enjoyed this flip through sketchbook tour of my January drawing. Several of these are available as, I don't know, prints, phone cases, duvet covers, stickers, whatever you want, in my Redbubble store. The ones that are based off of other people's images, I just didn't feel comfortable selling as my own because it's not my own. But several of the other ones are up on my Redbubble as prints. If you want them, you can go check them out. Also, if you're interested in the originals of several of these, you can go check those out on my website. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this flip through. I try and do a drawing a day. It doesn't always happen, but I think I'm going to keep doing these sketchbook flip through tour things, whatever else, whatever they end up being. Most of the time they will be in journals, so it will actually be a sketchbook tour. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep doing those just to share and show my growth, if I do grow. So follow me on Instagram. I post on there pretty regularly with what I'm doing, what my updates are. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I won't see you. You'll see my hands or whatever else. But I'm not gonna see you. That's not how technology works right now. And I don't do live streams, so even on live streams you can't see. When will I actually, I don't know. You'll see me in the future, and that'll be good. Okay.